Hi people. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Guess who it is? It's me. And it's Poppy who's knocking the tripod. And it's Sky.
Oh gosh, they're all here.
They're all here, the gang's all here. And Sue's here and she's not got weird coloured hair.
Oh, that'd be a matter of opinion.
Yeah, it's supposed to be grey but it went a bit weird. It went a bit blue.
No, it's sort of got that bluish tinge that's all the rage at the moment.
Yeah. Well,
you know, do you not remember years ago? You used to see all these old ladies with blue rinses and pink rinses and
I'm an old lady with
purple
the blue
rinses. And then all of a sudden, it's like the kids today think it's
in,
it's the best thing ever. Not realising it's been...
Oh, that was very gracefully done, Poppy.
Yeah.
She went all the way around with that, with kicking the tripod. Yeah, well, apparently it's very hard to dye hair grey.
Yeah, I can go with that.
But where it was white at the front is where it's gone blue. But it's going to fade.
Yeah, it will tone down. It'll probably tone down quite quickly as well.
Well, it's not a dye per se, it's a toner.
Right.
And toner fades if you don't keep it up. So she was like talking about when you come back next time. I'm thinking, yes, I'm not coming back next time. I just wanted to see what happens when I grow my hair out, yeah?
Yeah.
So, anyway, I've got nothing to show because, as you know, I showed you everything I had yesterday. So, I shall take it away soon because I've got nothing to show you.
Well, I must admit, I've had quite, you know, I've had a long run at work and things have happened and I've got
the animal.
It's school holidays, so I've got grandkids a lot.
Yeah.
But I thought I'll see what I've got. And I thought, oh, my abandoned bag.
Oh yeah, that's a nice bag.
See, it's supposedly a gardening thing.
Do you know, I commented on whose bag was it? Oh, Smurfy she's called, and I commented on her bag. And she said the same thing, it's a gardening bag.
But I can't remember where I bought it.
Yeah.
It must have been in sort of like a cheap sale shop and everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's got in it stuff. And we were sat having a brew.
Yeah.
And I thought, what's that grey?
She said, what's this?
So I don't know. I don't even know where the end of the bowl is.
Why would I know what's in your bag?
This is going to be really fun, this. Oh, I wonder if that's the end of it.
Maybe you ran out of yarn. Maybe that's why you stopped. Maybe.
This is... No, it does belong to that. But look at the state.
I'm down to one project again.
Oh,
well, actually two if you count some knitting that I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere in the kitchen. That's been on the needles. Well, actually it's not on the needles because I did the back and the front and stopped. 5 years.
Right.
I did the back, the front.
Well, I must admit, these aren't 5 years old.
And I'd even sewn the buttons on the front of it. And it's in really, really chunky yarn. So I don't understand why I never finished off the sleeves.
Yeah. Got to the end of it.
So I've actually got 2 projects on the go if you count that. Yeah.
So anyway, I found... And I think it's like a neckerchief type thing.
I would have thought that's what you were making because I think you were making those a lot at the time. We're going darker again, aren't we? We're going dark.
But it's one of those, it's like, oh, will I be able to remember the pattern? But I think I will.
You will be able to remember the pattern. You always
But it's coming out
lights.
quite nice.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some light on the matter.
Oh my God.
No, it's alright, I'm not destroying anything, it's just I've got bendy lights that bend round. That's still not much better, is it?
No, it's alright that, because
it's alright.
Blinded
by the light.
So actually that won't take a lot to finish.
No.
So
we'll call that one.
Yeah. That's an almost done.
An almost.
So what else have I got in here? Oh, a while ago from Kemp's I got... No, that's not it. This is it.
It's fascinating for me
Colourworks Aran.
Yeah, I've got some of that upstairs.
The barley mix.
I've got, not that colour, but
well, I've
got some upstairs, but not.
On the pictures on Ravelry, you know when you get...
Why have I got me
you go and look a yarn up to see.
Excuse me people, but I'm going backwards.
but it looked a lot lighter
I've got
than
some
it actually.
I've got some that is lighter, I think.
But like I say, this was the barley mix.
I had to put some of my yarn in big laundry baskets ready for moving.
Right.
And I was like, what's this? What's this? Don't remember this.
Well, I was going to make a poncho.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not liking it.
It's kind of a bit nondescript.
It is, it's sort of, it's
It's not one colour to other, is it?
No. I'll have to think of something else to do.
You'd have to use it along with something a bit lighter. Maybe some beigey colour. To lift it.
God only knows what's...
You know, to lift the colour a bit?
Yeah. I don't even know which one it's attached to be honest.
I bought a dress in that colour once, and do you know, I felt like dribby drab when I was wearing it. I got rid of it in the end. I give it to...
Well, I bet you...
You know, the charity shop.
Something, like an Aran pattern.
Yeah,
with bobbles and cables. It'd probably look...
Yeah, or something...
Okay.
Like a waistcoat that was very open work.
Yes.
But I think the poncho's too much of the colour.
Yeah.
You with me? Because if it was an open work vest or something, you could put a different coloured top under it to shine through it, couldn't you? You know, to make it a bit...
Yeah, and this is some...
more lively.
Oh, I wondered where that had gone, actually. I thought, do you know, I've got another cake of...
That's what you were looking for the other week when you started doing that. What were you making, a poncho? In that lady.
I was doing that Doris Chan.
And you said, I've got another ball this
Yeah.
Well,
now I found it.
Hey, we found it all the time.
Guess what else I found?
I found some lovely yarn in my stash.
I wonder if it's the 5mm. No, it's not. It's a 4.5.
If you've been watching our videos, there's one from about 2 or 3 months back where we were finding hooks everywhere, weren't we? Everything she was unravelling was finding. There you go, 2 more hooks. Did you put them in the side? They'd probably fall out the side pockets, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's why I don't think I've ever put them in. So,
yeah.
My bag of shame, really.
It's an interesting bag.
It is, but it's a tangled mess at the moment. But I've decided I'm going to do... Oh, hang on. I'll sort that out when I go home. You'll probably still be there in 3 months. Then there was that.
Which you ran out of wool.
Look, I'm even getting my clothes, but...
You probably run out of wool, that's probably why you stopped.
I thought, oh God, what on earth were I doing? But then I've had another thought and I know exactly what I was doing.
Right. What were you doing then?
Well, it's all in, squares.
Yeah.
But let's have a see. Let's have a see if I can get it right road round. It will eventually be a sort of toppy waistcoaty thing.
Ah, yeah.
Because I did the half triangles to make it so it was
I keep getting
flat across the front. Now can you see?
Yeah.
That goes to a strappy bit there.
Yeah. I keep getting comments like, "Words? Can you give me the link to the pattern that Sue found?" And I'm going, no, because I don't even think that Sue knows where the pattern link is.
No.
I can't do it. I can't.
The thing is, I suppose you can send messages on Pinterest these days, can't you?
So, whoever asked me But you didn't do it like the pattern anyway, because you altered the back, didn't you?
Yeah. What I've done,
Yeah.
see look, I've even done the half thingy for the top at the back.
Yeah.
I really must finish this because it's like 90%
you must, 'cause it's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's like a jigsaw puzzle to me, so I'll be glad when you stitch it together then.
All it needs.
Then we can all understand what it is you're making. Sue and her mysterious things.
Yeah, no, I'm with it now. Yeah, I am.
I'm glad you're with it because I'm still not with it.
Yeah, because it will go.
Yeah, well, I'll be glad when you stitch it together and I can see it.
It just needs edging and stuff, and it'll have pointy edges.
There used to be an advert years ago for a building society. Are you with the Woolwich? And his suitcase, no, I'm not with a wallet.
No. But, like I say, it's 90% complete.
You're confusing. People are saying to me, who doesn't know anything about these things, how does Sue do this and how does Sue do that? So you're going to have to start answering the comments because I can't answer them because I don't know how you do these things. And, you know,
I'm
people
going to
ask
have to
me.
see if I can,
People ask me.
But you see, the thing is, I just,
you don't
I look them up on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And think, oh, I like that. And then I'll sort of do a copy.
Yeah.
You know, do a print.
Yeah.
And just take it from there, really.
Yeah.
I think that's that one.
Just take it as read that unless Sue is using a pattern, you're not going to know she did it.
Oh, no, that's not that one.
See what I mean?
I wonder what that was.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. I've confused myself now. No, but that isn't that one at all.
I get lots of people saying, we try to join in the conversation. We keep talking to you.
Help, talk to me. But that square, that pattern, I do know is all over Pinterest. If you just put granny square chart or granny square diagram, you're going to come up with this flower one.
If you know what Sue is making, answers on a postcard, please.
Yeah.
Well, she left me behind about 10 minutes ago.
Look at all them ends though. It's like, oh God.
Yeah, spaghetti.
That's probably why I sort of thought, oh, if I finish it, I've got to weave all those ends in.
This is exactly why I stick with plainer things,
I think before I start that ZZ topper,
you should finish that.
I ought to finish one out of the bag of shame.
Yes, yes. Your bag of shame.
Yeah.
You remind me of, what's he called, Terry Tinsel? He calls his stash room the room of shame. He always calls it that. I've added some more things in my room of shame.
Well, I must admit, I do have one more bag of shame.
Yeah.
But that's got the start of a poncho and 2/3 of Doris Chan Lotus shawl that I really, really must finish because I love the pattern.
Yeah. I did actually find upstairs something that I'd started, and it does look beautiful. It's sort of half of the back of something in cream cotton. I've got all the yarn there, and it's like a kind of an Aran design.
Oh.
But I won't finish it because when I looked at it I thought, God, I must have been about size 12 when I started. So that's definitely not.
It's amazing though, because you put stuff down and if you clear up because it's you know, Christmas or there's an event or something.
Sorry about the wobble. It was
Sky.
Sky, yeah. But there's no point in me finishing it because it wouldn't.
No.
I'm not putting all that effort and work into something when it won't fit.
Do you
me.
see the other thing I wanted to do?
We're going darker and darker. We're going to have to put the light on.
I wanted to do another one of these. I think it's the Olympic doily shawl, this one. And I did it in, Doris Chan, and I did it in sock yarn. And it's small enough to, it just sits really well.
Yeah.
Over the shoulders. It's great if you've got, you know, a shirt with the collar on that you can just put over it, and it just sort of sits really, really nice. You know,
I do apologise if you can't see us because it's going darker and darker.
It's dismal.
If I get up and put the light on, I've got a feeling that it's switched on to the fan instead of the light. So
right, oh God, we'd get blown away.
The fan would start whizzing now. It's a bit like, you know, those big fans like Casablanca. It always reminds me of that film with them from you know.
But I want to do.
And if you're more than 6 foot tall, you get your head cut off. I live in a small house with low ceilings. And every time anybody walks underneath it, they go, you know, that's a bit low.
So that's really...
Is that all you got to do?
Well, yeah. But
we are still waiting.
I want to do...
She's borrowing my bookie from...
the ZZ topper.
Yeah. Ephraim won't mind you borrowing it.
No. But I'm going to have to just... Through shame, I'm going to have to finish. something out my bag of shame.
Well, I want to start that pattern. I think I told you that she's called Dream Crochet Shop, or I always say shoppy because it's got two P's and an E on the end of it.
Yeah.
I want to do that top that you know she revamped it for me to make it larger. But I really need to finish that cream that I'm doing, that cream cardigan.
Yes.
I'm doing for Etsy first, yeah. And then I'm waiting.
It's a lovely pattern, that.
I'm waiting for some yarn to arrive. I know I don't order yarn, but I've had to because I didn't have the right colours.
Yeah.
Be surprised that I didn't have the right colours when I went. If I'm making something though, I like to have the same kind of yarn because of the way it washes.
Yes, that makes sense.
So if it's like 3 different colours, I like them in the same brand.
Yeah.
Or as close as.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them one having a bit of wool and one having it, you know, it pulls all different ways when it's washed.
I must admit, even if I do like granny blankets, I tend to try and keep the yarn.
Yeah.
You know, alright, different colours, but the same yarn.
Yeah, if it's not the same brand, it's got to be the same sort of thickness and consistency to me. Yeah. Except when I'm doing those, you know, shawls that are in different textures.
Yes.
Because that's what they're meant to be, in different textures. But if I'm just doing something that's in different colours, then I like everything to be same brand if I can.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that order to come, then I can start my lady's waistcoat off. She wants a circular waistcoat done in pink, black and white. So
yeah.
I think that's my orders done, I think. After that, I think. So if anybody wants any orders, let me know. Because I think I've got a blank sheet for a bit.
Well, that's not so bad. Mind you,
I've made quite a lot of stuff. I made 2 shawls ready to go on to Etsy that I've ordered, yeah. I think that's my orders.
that pink cotton top is lovely that you've done.
Yes, the one I made with Ethan's cotton. I may do that again for sale in a different, you know, something out of my stash. I'm sure I've got something in my stash.
Yeah.
I must have something in my stash that will do. Because now I've made it, I can make it bigger in the finer yarn, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
I was talking about this yesterday actually on my video, saying I'm a great copyist. I can't write things down. I look at things and do them.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeless.
Yeah, but you shout at me for that.
Yeah, but I mean...
Well, go on, tell everybody what you've done and this and that and the other.
Yeah, but
you just do it.
Yours are more complicated than mine are.
Right.
When I do my things, they are what I could call followable.
Not just a creation out of Susie.
Whereas yours, you can see, like, it bends round the corner and it goes, I can't, mine's got to be more straightforward, like one piece for the front, one piece for the back, and a couple of pieces for sleeves. Mine don't bend round corners and curves like yours do. Mine don't have granny square bits and half granny square bits. You can visualise things differently the way I do.
Yeah.
I was talking about this yesterday on my video yesterday. I don't know whether I'm left-brained or what, but I do see things differently than a lot of people do. You know, I don't visualise. I mean, somebody else was saying that they'd bought... Oh, it was Zoe 24 Karat Crochet. She's doing these lovely toys and things made out of that African hexagonal pattern.
Oh, yes. They do
and she's
circles, don't they?
Yeah, and she's made the triceratops. Apparently she's got one for a hippo now.
Oh, that hippo is gorgeous.
It's got...
I've seen...
48 pages.
Below me, innit?
You'd have lost me by page 1. You know, I'm sorry.
No, I bet you'd have got further in than that.
I just freak when I see something's got 48 pages. I'm like, no, don't want to know. Go away.
No, the hippo is beautiful. I've seen them on Ravelry and you just think...
Well, Zoe's going to be making one. She's been doing the triceratops. And she's also been doing the ball. You can make a ball with them. And I think that's what she's been doing. I don't think she's done any of the patterns, but she's bought the hippo now.
Right.
Bought the hippo pattern. All 48 pages of it. So we're looking forward to that, Zoe.
I love all these, like, you know, like made out of the African flower.
Yeah.
And the amigurumi.
Yeah.
But my tension's just too slack for...
Yeah. There's a bag made out of it, but it's a bit of a funny shape, actually, when it's done, you know. But I do like the African flower stitch. You know, the actual motif.
Yeah.
But I'm just so not into toy making. I mean, I watch loads and loads of videos,
Yeah.
YouTube videos, and I look at them and they make the most fantastic toys and fantastic little things, and I'm like, yes, that's beautiful, that's lovely, but please don't ask me to make one.
Hey, that reminds me, I've got some crochet bags in a box somewhere. I'll have to bring them. I think that's what, restarted my crochet.
Yeah, I would like to make
a few years ago and
more. When I get my craft room sorted, I want to take my sewing machine upstairs and have a little table. Doesn't matter about a big table. Little table just designated for my sewing machine, so that when I go upstairs it's there. I don't have to pick it. I can't pick it up, it's too heavy for me. Break me blooming back if I started picking it up. So that's why I haven't sewn for a long time. It's not that I plan on doing any sewing, but bag linings.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that's where I sort of fall down, if you will, because I can make the shells.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But not the actual lining.
And then when it comes to lining it, you think, oh my gosh.
Well, I'm not bad at that when I get the machine going. Yeah. I mean, I made a few of those, like a great big granny square, you know, and you gather them up together and you put handles on them. Like a beach baggy thing. And I'd love to make more of those, but I just need the sewing. Yeah. Well, you don't need the sewing machine for that one, actually, because it's like a big square. What you do is you line it and hand sew around the end of it before you turn it together. But other bags, you need to machine them, because if I hand sew them, they'd just fall apart, you know. Let's be basically honest about these things.
Well, that's it, you see.
Yeah. And also I want to be able to get to my knitting machine. I've got 2 knitting machines in the dining room.
Yeah.
But they're so close together that I can't take the carriages across.
Yeah.
I'd have to pull them out to take the carriages across. So when my craft room is done, then I plan to. I don't plan to do a lot of. I don't plan to do a lot of machine knitting, but I've got ideas for doing part of machine knitting with crochet integrated. Yeah. Into the knitting. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Not to knit a cardigan just on a machine, but to knit pieces. And then do crochet edges, borders, what have you got, so that they're a little bit different, you know? Yeah. I've got all these going on in my head, It's raining now. I knew it wouldn't be long, that's why it's gone dark. Yeah, once I get my craft room sorted. I mean, my son thinks I'm going to sit there and crochet, but I'm not. He says, you're going to make it into just a stash room, but I'm not. I want it laid out so that I can just go upstairs and the knitting machine will be there, yeah? And I can use it. Or the sewing machine can be there and I can use it. I can walk upstairs, I can look at a glance.
And see what you've got.
Where the crochet patterns are going to be, they're going to be up there. So I can have my house back. Yeah. But I will still be having my corner. Because I'm nosy. I like to sit in my bay window and I like to see people pass by.
That's it.
Admittedly,
nothing wrong with that.
At the moment I can't see people passing by because I've got 2 cars on the driveway and 2 trailers.
Yeah.
But they'll be gone when they go. And so then I'll be able to sit and nosy. Yeah.
I'm dying to. I'm dying to help you with your craft room. You know,
I don't want to be upstairs in my craft room. Because if the postman comes, anybody comes to the door, I'll be that long coming down the stairs, they'd have gone by the time I get to the bottom of the stairs, you know. I might get one of those doorbells they advertise on television where you go, hello.
Oh, like an intercom thing.
Yeah, but apparently you can take them out with you.
Oh, right.
So if somebody rings the doorbell when you're out, they don't know you're out. Are you with me?
Right. Oh, God, I've never seen those before.
Yeah, they're advertising on the TV.
Right.
But I don't know whether it's got to be an app linked to your phone or not. I don't know. That would have to look at. But then if somebody says, I've got a parcel for you, you can say, oh, I'm just upstairs or something.
Just hang on a minute.
Just leave it in the porch, even if you're out, so that like people don't know you're out, yeah? Or, you know, can I help you with something, and, you know, whatever. At least if you're upstairs, you can say, are you in the bath or whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all sorts of stuff in my craft room. But first I've got to get the joiner.
Yes.
If you're going to do something, do it
properly. Yeah.
I am not taking my rickety plastic shelving with me.
No.
Whoever wants to put it in their carriage. What I've done, can take it and put it in their carriage.
Right so.
Because I will be, hopefully, not using any of them. Maybe one in the garage, you know. Because
she'll still have half a dozen in garage.
No, I'll have the ones in the garage. They've got to stay for the moment because until I'm not taking the machine cones upstairs. That's one thing I'm not taking upstairs. They've got to stay in the garage because I'm not taking them up there. Yeah, I just want balls of wool up there.
Yeah,
I don't want.
But if you're using your knitting machine, you'll obviously take.
I'll take what I want, but I want the garage to be accessible.
Yeah.
But just to leave the cones there, so I will be needing the plastic shelving that's in the garage.
Yeah.
Be leaving that, but the ones that are in the stash room, there's a bookcase I think in there, and the rest are plastic shelving. The bookcase might come. Because it's a nice bookcase, but the shelving won't.
Yeah, but you've got your other bookcases. Are you going to take those up or not?
These bookcases are going up with the books in.
Yeah.
Because they're going on that wall where the.
See, I've just volunteered my services.
Where the wardrobe
just all that, yeah, but all them books.
I know, all those books are going upstairs. That will be fun.
It'll be right. We'll get through it.
We'll have to get one of them trolleys on wheels, you know, that goes upstairs. Actually, I've got one that we could lump up the stairs.
Actually, I've got 2 small children we could hire.
Can you carry these up here, Megan?
Bag of sweets each, sorted. No, just keep going, just keep going.
With all these hundreds of books and we'll sort them out when we get them up there. It'll be like the lending library up there, won't it? Yeah, I wasn't going to take them up, but Irene said that they would fit on that wall where that wardrobe is.
Yes, probably.
They would fit there, so then I would have my books up there as well. But we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot of this room, you know. It's going to
but...
It's going to be like the TARDIS, isn't it? You know, when you...
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You'll get it sorted.
Ian thinks I'm going to be sitting there crocheting, but to be quite honest, I don't think there'll be room for a chair.
Oh, no, you don't have a chair up there.
Oh, yeah, a chair, but I don't mean a recliner or a...
Yeah.
You know, a lovely crafting chair that you can sit and craft with. I don't think it'll be one of them. It'll be a typist chair that you can move while you're sewing and while you're... Oh, Gigi's licking the inside of my elbow then.
Oh, God.
It made me go, ooh.
Oh, no, I'm dying to sort of, you know...
I know, I can't...
help you. And it's like, you know...
I go to bed at night and I'm thinking, oh, what it's going to be like when I get that sorted out. I mean... Eventually I'm going to save up and get everywhere decorated, but that's... I'd like to put a coat of paint on the craft room before it gets shelved, but that's another matter.
We'll see, right.
I can't do ceilings, I can't go above
Oh
my
God,
head.
don't tell, oh no.
I can't do ceilings,
No.
save my life. Not even with them.
Might have to draft in help for
yeah,
ceiling.
not even with them with the pole, because I finish up like I would be grey,
yeah.
I'd be splattered. My friend did say she would help me decorate if it was just painting. So maybe I might have to draft her in when the room's empty.
Yeah.
If she'll just put a lick of paint around everywhere. She doesn't do gloss paint.
No.
But I'm not bothered whether the skirting boards are redone. I'll just wash them, you know.
Yeah.
They're not that bad. I'm not a fussy person. But it's just I would like a lick of paint on everything before it got in. Oh, but I can't wait for this. It's going to be so good. It's looking like promising now. It's looking promising. Only a few more weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, the windows have started, so that's part of it, isn't it? And,
yeah. And very smart they're up too.
Yeah, I've only got the back ones done, so I can't show you the front. We'll have a guided tour of windows when I've done
Yeah.
No, actually, I might wait and do a guided tour of craft room and whatnot.
We'll do something like empty room.
Empty room.
And then in stages.
And then messy room, when we throw everything in it. And then tidy room.
Yeah.
When we tidied it off. Yeah, we'll do that. A series of events.
Yeah, see?
Zoe will have to link them all together with the video.
Next instalment. Oh no, we're going to make them wait.
Yeah, but don't be thinking it's going to be tomorrow, because it's just not. I don't
like it to be tomorrow.
I don't know when the room will be emptied, because the bed's got to go out of it and the wardrobe's got to go out of it. But I mean, I say just throw it away, the wardrobe. But it's a damn good wardrobe. Somebody make good use of that wardrobe. You know, if you haven't got one.
Yeah.
It's a damn
just cross the bridge when we come to it.
It's a damn good wardrobe.
Right.
It was my 21st birthday present, so that's
was it?
Yes. It's almost 50 years old, but when my man and dad bought anything, they bought the best. So it's not one of these IKEA things that falls to pieces when you move it. It's as solid now as the day when it was bought. So it's a good sturdy wardrobe.
Yeah.
You know, not one of these, you know, white ones that when you open the doors, the door falls off.
Yes.
Not one of them, no. You know.
No, it's a proper one.
It's a proper wardrobe. In fact, it's in better nick than the fitted wardrobes I had put in the front bedroom.
Yeah.
About 30 years ago. It's in better nick than they are. They've got the dodgy hinges and the shelving that's dropping off. You know, they've got and I've had to replace the rails twice because they've stacked or broken down. That one has never moved in the almost 50 years. Yeah.
Right.
It'll be 50 years in November, that wardrobe. I mean,
Good heavens.
no wonder he said it's. He hates it. He hates it. But what they hate, I love. They hate all my units here.
Yeah, but...
And I love them. I think they're just me.
Yeah, but whose house is it?
Mine.
Exactly.
I mean, they forget I do not like minimalistic. I'm not minimalistic at all. And I hate chromium, black glass. You know, when I watch these programmes on TV and they do people's houses up, I would cry.
Yeah.
I would absolutely cry if they did that to me. You know, if they gave me modernistic furniture and minimalistic things. I tell you what, if Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen came near my house, I'd shoot him. I love purple, and he loves purple, but I still would shoot him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't come anywhere near my house, I tell you. He's like, oh, no. I'll never forget that one he did where the tiles were black and white and, you know, on the floor.
Yeah.
It looked like Alice in Wonderland, you know.
Oh, when they used to do, what is it, changing rooms?
Yeah, he did one that was all gothic. It was horrible. I'd have cried.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one woman who actually did. And she said, it's awful, it's horrible. I'm sorry, I hate it, yeah. And apparently she changed it all back to magnolia or something after he'd gone. Yeah. But, yeah, no. You know, my friend Caroline used to say to me, oh, I feel like nominating you. Wouldn't it be great if they came and did this? And I went, no. It would be great if they offered to do it and I had a say in the matter.
Yeah.
But if they suddenly...
I see a little bit of advice about interior design, fine. Yeah.
But if they came
and placement of furniture and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if they came and got rid of my recliner, yes, all right, it's ugly, and I really don't like it, but it's comfortable. I think it's the ugliest thing I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah, but it's comfortable, Jan.
Because I don't like brown, and it was the only one, well, it was the only one I could afford because it was like almost half price because it was brown. And obviously nobody else wanted it brown. I would have liked, it was a lovely red leather one, but it was like about 3 times that price.
Yeah, but let's face it, with your shawls on the back of it, etc.
Yeah.
You know, you just sort of like don't see browns straight away, do you?
No, well, this is going to get covered up, this green, unless I can afford another 40 quid for another sofa.
Do you know what?
I am just a cheapster.
For the hunt, for your umbrella stand thing, to put walking sticks and that in.
Yeah.
I went in one of the charity shops local to me, and do you know what? They had a pair of a really deep, rich burgundy sofas. Ooh. They were like brand new. Ooh. I didn't ask how much they were, I just looked and thought, oh gosh, them are good.
There's a shop up on the village that sells some now. They had a lovely cream leather chair. It wasn't a recliner, but it was one of those that looked like it was a recliner. You know, it had the arms on, and I thought, oh, that would have been nice in the craft room. Yeah. And I thought, but obviously I couldn't get it because there's no room to store it anywhere until I need it. But I thought, that's possibilities. Yeah. You know, go looking around, because I'm not posh. I don't mind if people have pre-owned them, pre-loved them. I don't care.
Sometimes they...
Yeah, as long as they've not been smokers. Yeah. I got one settee once off a friend, and I didn't realise how much they smoked, and I mean, it was a lovely sofa, but it reeked. It took me forever to get rid of the smell. It was knocking me sick, you know. That was one that I wished I hadn't got, you know. Yeah, yeah. And yet it was such a bargain, and it was a lovely, lovely sofa.
Well, I must admit, the charity shop near me, they had some really nice stuff in. you know, this time I went in.
It's alright, I'm just looking across the road because the POST man is there.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Stand by for barking if he comes over here. I'm hoping he's doing the other side of the road first.
Yeah.
So he'll come up here when we finish videoing, yeah.
Well, it's looking that way because he was on.
He's on
yeah,
that
he's
side.
doing the other side.
Yeah, so we're okay.
Yeah.
And they might bring something nice and we won't be able to show you. Ha ha ha.
Like, wait.
You're like, wait for
Like,
it.
wait.
Watch our next thrilling instalment.
That's the one.
That's the one, yeah. I don't know how people can do the videos every day. I mean, I do try to do a couple every week, but I sort of run out of things to say. I think I do, but then when I start, I yap. I think I'm not going to make a video because I've got nothing to say. And then I say to people, it's going to be a short video because I've got nothing to say, nothing to show. And then I'm yip, 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 yip. And before I know it's like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
This is my short video because I've got nothing to say.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're famous for that,
Yeah.
you?
I'm wearing your beads, Ephraim. Wearing your beads. And I'm also wearing half a Gigi by the look of it.
Yeah.
Covered in dog hair. He's a
Yeah, but you're covered in dog at the moment as well.
He's a sweet little thing, but I'm having trouble at the moment because I can't get anything done. Normally he goes home in the evening, so I can at least get some crochet done when he's gone home. But of course, his parents are on holiday. And they won't be back until, I think it might be this coming weekend. I've lost track of time. They're gone for 2 weeks, so I can't remember.
Are you on week 1 or week 2? Do you think?
I think we're going into week 2, I think. I don't know. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. He came Wednesday. He came on a Wednesday.
Right.
So I've done 1 weekend and...
Yeah, so...
I think I've done a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of his 2, yeah. I think I've got another week to go. Well, less than a week into.
Well, you're going to have to train him. He's going to have to sit at side of you or something.
Train a chimpanzee faster. He's only little, but my goodness me, he gets his own way.
Persistent.
Yes, he's like one of them little gnats that keeps biting at you. Gets
Are
his
you
own
persistent, Gigi?
Yes.
Since I'm persistently, wanting to have a sleep. Stop waking me up.
Yes. He has his nap times, and if you go past nap time, he's telling you it's nap time. And it's the same thing in the evening. I get a bit chilly in the evening, so I put one of my shawls on, and the minute I put a shawl on,
He's there.
He likes to be wrapped up in a shawl. It can be 100 degrees outside, but he likes to be wrapped up in a shawl. I don't know what there is about it, whether he feels secure, you know, when he's wrapped into something. Because I mean, sometimes I think, my goodness, he must be roasting. But he is from Mexico, isn't he?
Cats will gravitate to woolliness.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
he is from Mexico originally, isn't he? Not him, but the breed is Mexican, isn't it? Chihuahuas.
Yeah, because one of my other cats, he used to love, you'd just put your jacket over the arm of a chair or the sofa or something. Before you knew it, he'd be wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Mine used to like towels. You know, if you put towels on a chair, when you've washed them all and you've folded them and you're just up to the point of taking them up the stairs, and you'd look and there'd be a cat sat on it. Yeah. and he likes shopping bags as well. One of my cats would sit in a shopping bag. You know, if you put a shopping bag, he's in it. Not a plastic one, you know. Yeah. But proper shopping bag. He'd be in. I've got a picture of him somewhere with just his eyes showing up the top like that, looking out, you know.
Oh no, Squeaky would go right down the arm of your jacket.
Yeah.
Before he got too fat to do that. Bless him.
I was the other one, not Gizmo, what's he called?
Scroggins,
yeah. How's he
He's
doing?
fine.
Since
he's not half come out of himself since the others have gone.
Yeah.
But
she had 3 elderly cats, so unfortunately we've lost 2 of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've only got 1 now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he more than makes up for it now, bless him.
Facebook keeps showing me pictures from 12 months ago, 2 years ago, and they're always a Buster. I must have posted so many pictures of Buster when he was around. I must have been obsessed with my dog.
Well, no, because it was just part of, you know, your family, really.
It was all Buster sitting on the sofa, Buster looking out the window, you know, it was all pictures of Buster. I've got to the stage where I kind of not getting upset as much now.
Yeah.
Except when I follow another Facebook page, and there's one called Zook, and unfortunately Zook passed away. He was a staffy.
Right.
And he's now got another dog called Buster, but he's not a staffy. Is it a staffy? It might be a staffy. He's got another dog called Buster. But when he talks about Zook, you know, then I get a bit upset, because Zook had the same problems. He was, you know, incontinent, and he lost his use of his back legs, and he used to carry him around and do all sorts. In fact, he had a little trolley that they used to wheel around, you know, to get him to go outside, so he wouldn't be too insular, you know. And I thought, oh, bless him, that was what Buster was like, really. But he persevered more than I could do, because he could lift Zook up, whereas I couldn't lift Buster.
No.
You know, if Buster had lost the use of his legs and that, I would have persevered with him if I'd have been younger.
Yeah.
And he'd have been a bit smaller and not so heavy. But there was no way I could lift him.
No, he was a big dog.
He was big. But he's gone to a happier place now, where he's running around. He's probably met up with Zook.
Yeah.
That's what Zook's owner said. They're probably playing together up above. Yeah. But this little Buster he's got now is a rescue dog again.
Yeah.
He keeps eating all his socks.
Oh no.
Every time he's practically sockless now, because he keeps finding these socks and he shreds them. He comes home from work or whatever.
Mind you, it's not the first time
socks.
I've heard about, you know, dogs who, you know, just...
Well, when Buster was new, of course he was Ian and Trish's dog when he was new.
Yeah.
They got him, he'd be about 7 or 8 months old, I think, when they got him. And he used to chew shoes. I mean, Trish had a pair of high heels, she'd only had them about a week. And he chewed all the, you know, sandally things.
Yeah.
He chewed all the strap to bits and everything like that, and she'd no shoe. But he didn't really chew shoes here. Now, next door, Buddy, he's his slippers, shoes, but he doesn't chew them, he just takes them in the back garden and leaves them. So when you're looking for your shoes and that, and you're looking at it, it's been raining and all your shoes are off.
Oh gosh.
When I used to look after him and bring him here, you know, holiday time.
Yeah.
All my slippers and shoes used to finish up on the lawn. He's a monkey for that. And Julie's late dog, Poppy, not my Poppy, she had a little dog called Poppy. We used to call her the bin lady, because she'd go in all the bins and she'd shred up tissue paper and everything. And you'd come down and it was strewn across the front room. You had to Buddy had to put all his shoes on the top. And with Poppy we had to put all the bins on the top, because she'd go in the bins. And of course occasionally you forget and leave it down.
Yeah.
Go to bed. Yeah, it was great sharing a bed with 3 dogs. I used to have my Buster, Buddy, and Poppy. All 3 of them on an ordinary double bed. There wasn't much room for me. I was like, one corner. Thinking, come back home for holidays, Julie. Yeah. Please come back. Well, we're going to get Sky's blocking the tripod again.
Yeah. Bless her, she's fast asleep.
Yeah.
Just sort of rolled over.
They are such good dogs. They really are. I mean, Tony next door is scared to death of her. But she's the most... We should be scared to death of him.
Yeah.
He's the one who bites your ankles, I tell you. Everybody goes, oh, he's so sweet, isn't he? I don't let him fool you. He's the more trouble of the 3, aren't you? He lies here.
Me?
He lies here.
Angelic.
Lies, he's so angelic.
Yeah.
And everybody on Facebook says, oh, isn't Gigi so sweet? And I'm thinking, yeah, try living with him. Try getting your feet bitten. He was biting my fingers this morning when I woke up. I'm like half awake this morning. He's going, hang on, down, down. Like, get up, get up, get up.
That's it, get up, feed me, I want my breakfast.
Yeah, yeah. I want out, I want to go to the toilet. Let me out, let me out, let me out. And that was him this morning.
Oh, bless.
Anyway, I think we should say goodbye before the postman comes.
Yeah, it's
because
probably
all
a
hell
wise
will let
decision.
loose when the postman comes, because these 2 sleeping people will not be sleeping.
No.
The tripod will go whizzing and everything will go flying. So I think we should say bye-bye.
See you next time.
Yeah.